Captain Swinney back with Return to Monkey Island. And now we be back on Monkey Island proper.
Hey, Wally.
Save Wally, you built rat.
Seriously, that's the joke you were going to use right now?
I'm trying out some new material.
Don't quit your day job.
Wally, what happened?
As if you don't know.
How did you end up here? I saw your office at
How do you think that happened?
LeChuck came into the shop storming mad because he thought I gave him a mop map instead of a map to the secret.
Yeah, real head scratcher how that happened. Thanks for the C-map. That was really great, and I owe you for all the work you did for free.
Glad you liked it.
That mop map you made for me was a winner.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did make you a mop map.
Hey,
Wait,
you did.
It's all starting to make sense now. Why is it that every time our paths cross, good old Wally is kidnapped or tormented or worse?
The mysteries of how the universe works may never be known.
That's so.
I wish I could get you out of those shackles.
You and me both.
I wish I could get you.
You and me both.
Yeah,
I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to get the secret before LeChuck does.
Sure, run off. Wally will be fine.
you probably won't be. Shiver my timbers, shiver my soul, yo ho he ho. There are men whose hearts are as black as coal, yo ho heave ho. And they sailed their ship across the ocean blue, a bloodthirsty captain and a cutthroat crew. It's as dark a tale as was ever told. The lust of
Flambe, you're awake.
Not for long.
Of gold.
I'm just here to tell you that you are making a mistake. LeChuck's obsession consumes him like a frog swallowing a tarantula. You don't want to be there when he opens that chest.
Correct. I want to be there before he opens it.
Ugh, you two deserve each other.
Yeah, that's right. Run!
Run away, demon! Shiver my timbers, shiver my signs, yo ho heave ho. Our hunger's as strong as the wind and tide, yo ho heave ho, yo ho heave ho. And those buccaneers run the sins
Can't
and
really
rum.
see down there too well.
The devil
There's a
himself
lot
would
of
have to
lava.
call them scum. Every man aboard would have killed his mate for a bag of guineas or a piece of eight, a piece of eight, a piece of eight. 5, 6,
Can't really
7,
see down there
8.
too well. Okay, here goes.
My spine! Never mind. Hula waka, hula waka. Something not right. Many wicked icky things gonna happen tonight.
I'm coming for you.
Hula waka, sailor man beware. And there's money in the ground, there's murder in the
Damn
air.
you, Threepwood! I should have gotten rid of you the first 58 times I had
should
the
have.
chance. You will never make it down here alive.
Just once. I want this to be easy.
Anyway, murder in the air one
Only
more
the
time
organized
now.
pirate will pass.
Shiver my timbers, shiver my bones. Yo ho heave ho. There are secrets that sleep with old Davy Jones. Yo ho heave ho. When the mainsail's set and the anchor's weighed, there's no turning back from
He
any
looks
course
proud
that's
to be a monkey.
laid. And when greed and villainy set the sea, you can bet your boots there'll be treachery. Shiver my timbers, shiver my sails. Dead men tell no tales.
I'm naming it Captain Squint.
No, you're not.
I can relate.
You sure about that?
I wonder if the parrot had anything to do with the eye. It looks like a piece of 8, but made of stone. It looks proud to be a monk.
Okay. Okay. Cracker. An empty tankard should be sufficient. And, I'm going to guess. Shiver my timbers, shiver my soul.
LeChuck! The secret will never be yours!
Threepwood, stop
I hate
announcing
solving
yourself.
puzzles more than I hate Threepwood.
The secret will never be yours!
Ah! Threepwood, won't you ever give up and just go home?
I could say the same of you, you waterlogged bilge rent.
Once is a coincidence. Twice is suspicious.
Aye, and it means that ye shouldn't just be screaming your presence.
Those epaulets deserve a room of their own. Only the observant pirate will pass. Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far. The clever eyes put this one above the rank and file. That's why I assume first swab.
You would think that would
Those
be
epaulets deserve a room of their own.
a monkey.
Those epaulets deserve...
Hey, when I say they're all
Cheer up,
monkeys.
little guy. You'll go far.
Does it really matter? Okay. Well, alright, Monkey Beard. What do you want from me? Eight. I wonder if this is based on that Templar's tomb. From the last crusade. Okay, no one.
Well, I've only got 1 coin left. Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far.
One, two. I may be on the right path here. Now, Guybrush, don't go screaming at the top of your lungs.
LeChuck, the secret is mine.
You bilge rat, what did I just tell ye?
You really do suck at puzzles, don't you?
How are you still alive?
You will never have the secret.
I will soon have my revenge.
Then you will forever be cursed.
And you will never escape.
You will vanish with no tails.
No, I will return.
He really does return. Lot.
Third time be a charm, three-weed.
Well, he be a stubborn one.
Next time, I keep my voice down.
Oh, ye think?
Only the bloodthirsty pirate will pass. There's no way I'm getting through there. It looks like its arm is hurt.
I wonder. Certainly won't mind. They're big stone monkeys after all. Unless at least one of them is named Sun Wukong, in which case I am making a very big boo-boo. Yeah. Tankard with this possibly blood.
It looks like its leg is hurt.
This seems odd.
This is going to be a problem.
Not to worry. Some blood coming right up. And 590.
Wow.
Shiver me timbers.
So long, Captain Madison. This is like one of those mystery stories where the person has so many enemies the detectives don't know where to start. One of the stone slabs from the altar seems to have fallen off during the rumbling. One of the stones, there's some writing on it. After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea. After all I've been through, finding some limericks on a piece of stone sinking into the lava isn't all that strange.
I suppose it weren't.
I don't want to close any more possible escape routes.
Okay. What's the limerick again?
After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea.
Okay. Okay.
I don't want to close any more possible escape routes.
Okay, I think I messed up this puzzle a little.
So long, Captain Madison.
Okay. Bandana lips 1590. Okay. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Huh?
What?
I was just deep in the mushroom and lava-ridden caves under Monkey Island, and now I'm... Oh, no. Not yet.
It is. Oh no. It be the carnival.
Score! Free popcorn. The windows are just pasted on, and they're not even straight. High Street, 20 feet. Hall of Pirates, 3-minute walk. Additional restrooms at Dinky Island.
Oh no.
Glad you finally made it, kid.
What, Stan?
It's closing time and everyone wants to go home.
That's chance to hand over the key, locksmith.
What do you mean it's closing time? I just got here.
No, I don't have time for this. I'm late for an important meeting. Take my keys and shut off all the lights
You
before you
cannot
leave.
be
I'm not
serious.
liable for anything that happens after closing time.
It'd be like LeChuck 2.
Guybrush,
Guy,
are you ready to go?
be like Monkey Island 2 all over again.
Hand over the key, locksmith.
We be stuck in a pirate-themed Disneyland.
Fresh fish. I'm a victim of circumstance.
That you be.
Dang. Stan makes LeChuck better every time.
The secret is mine.
Each time I come here, Stan really ups the challenge. But it's still LeChuck 0, Guybrush Threepwood 6.
The secret
Aye,
is
but
mine.
I...
Nice twist adding in Madison, Trent, and Lila. The team up had me fooled for a while.
The secret is mine.
What even be
Well,
this?
back to my boring flooring inspector job. Until next time. Historic landmark. The original secret, a pirate adventure park. Established 1989 by R. Gilbert.
That cannot be right. I thought The Secret of Monkey Island was released in the early 90s.
Elaine, thank goodness you're here.
Of course. Where else would I be?
I'm not sure where I am all of a sudden.
You're right here with me. But we shouldn't stick around too long.
I was just underground on Monkey Island, and now we're on Melee?
Things just go by in a blur sometimes when you're having
You
fun.
remember
don't
that
they?
whole... Yeah. It was kind of a blur.
How'd it go with Flair?
Let's just say I made my point.
Ah.
How did you get here before me?
You know I always try to stay a step ahead.
And yet you never done any
Have you
of
done
this
something
adventuring
new
on
for
your
Flair?
lonesome.
Got ruffled in the fight.
I like it. I'm gonna look around some more.
I don't want to be a flooring inspector. I don't want to be a flooring inspector. I want to be a pirate. I don't want to be a flooring inspector. I
It
want
seems to be must have locked. It seems to be stuck closed.
Wait. These keys. Now let's... Okay. Well, that took a turn for the weird.
Hey, want to see my mighty pirate scrapbook? Ever since that's me.
And apparently it's
One time, this.
three.
Oh man. Then, these are from the time I found the secret of Monkey Island. I started my voyage at the Scum Bar, but right away I could tell it wasn't going to be like old times. The new pirate leaders were focused on sacking and pillaging. But plunder stats aren't everything. I made the unusual decision to join LeChuck's crew as a way to get to Monkey Island. I learned more than I ever wanted to know about mops. In some quarters, my reputation was a disadvantage. I made the unusual decision to join LeChuck. Ever since I was Monkey Island. These are from the time I found the secret of Monkey Island.
Thought I interrupted him.
I grew to like the crew. I forgot all the serving on LeChuck's ship was an interesting experience. I grew to like the crew. I forgot all about looking like a zombie and starting a mutiny and seizing the ship. My disguise held up great, right up until we were nearing Monkey Island, when it, well, there was a failure.
You threw it up into the
Philip
air,
was my
you
supervisor.
Beltrat.
Not a very pleasant guy. Future was really happy when I got her promoted to chef. I got thrown off the ship, but that was okay. I'd gotten as far as I needed to. The actual return to Monkey Island was not what I expected.
Aye.
We all thought the secret would be on the island somewhere. Everybody had a map, some more useful than others. Elaine and I rebuilt my old ship, the Sea Monkey, so we could sail back to Melee. I learned some deeply personal things about my nemesis, LeChuck.
Things that...
The temporary pact I made with my enemies turned out to be about 5 minutes more temporary than I had hoped.
Aye.
It was a race to get to the secret first. I hunted down all 5 golden keys. I wonder if I was supposed to keep these.
I always wonder that.
LeChuck teamed up with Madison, but that was never going to last. Madison was scheming to betray LeChuck.
Who
Isla
doesn't?
was scheming to betray Madison and LeChuck. I'm not sure Trent ever thought very far ahead. Whitey Bones told me all about the golden keys. Elaine had a lot on her plate, but she was with me in the end.
Aye.
Carla handled earthquake relief as best she could under the circumstances. I broke Stan out of prison. Wally was kidnapped.
Again.
The voodoo lady disappeared.
Again.
I unseated the reigning queen to become the last queen of Bermuda. I visited Herman Toothrot in his cozy hermit cave. I managed to recover the secret, but then LeChuck stole it and took it back to Monkey Island to open it.
I be thinking then I'll be multiple Herman
We
Toothrots.
chased LeChuck back to Monkey Island again, and I tracked him down. Elaine held off Flare Gory while I went into the monkey. Someone had devised a series of themed pirate monkey puzzles to keep out the unworthy. Oh, shoot. I wonder when this fell out.
Oh, what even is
I
that?
found Wally.
And you didn't save
I
him
made this
again.
mock-up of the final puzzle. I think it's pretty neat. Wait, what's this?
Let's start for another month or so, but we've been thinking about this for a while. Seems like a good time to jot down a few more thoughts and stash them away as a sort of time capsule message to our future selves about what we're setting out to do with a return to Monkey Island. Who knows? We might learn something about a young person sending us a some exciting career. Sequel or checks revenge resume making a sequel. Tales of Monkey Island is a story about trust, and it is, but what jumps out most for us, it feels like a story about grown-ups. Yeah, it kinda did, actually. Because that's what we were, many of us. In our 40s by then, with children and lives and a lumpy, encrusted layer of experience. Yeah, in our 50s, finds us to some degree, or at least the minds of many of those guys who played that game a long time ago. With an opportunity to back to Monkey Island with pretty much on the same page as what we wanted to do. Guy Rush, I guess, is older now, and he's had a long, reasonably successful career. But he's mostly associated with something that happened a long time ago, and that feels unfinished to him. The game is a goofy pirate adventure, the same as always, but also it's a story about trying to recapture the past with all its alleged youthful strength and glory. Guy Rush will both succeed and fail at this. He'll sort of get what he wants, but it won't be what he expected. I predict the same for us. Robert, Ron Gilbert, and whoever's signature that is. Oh, that was nice of them. Now to close down the park.
The switch is locked.
Why is the switch locked? Now, what be the secret of Monkey Island? What is it really?
Yeah, I should have suspected Stan's involvement the minute I saw how cheap and gaudy this is. Dag nabbit, it's locked. If only there was a key. This key doesn't fit. Score! Free popcorn. nabbit. It's locked. If only there was a key. This key doesn't fit.
Ah,
That was disappointingly easy. I wonder what's going on.
it'd be the end of the long journey, Guybrush.
Interesting. I found the secret of Monkey Island, and all it was this stupid t-shirt.
Like it'd be almost identical to the treasure of Melee Island.
I got the secret.
You finally did it. I hope it was worth it.
I'm gonna have to think about that.
Not really, it was a t-shirt.
I'm ready to go.
Good. Me too.
And I be finally done with the Monkey Island games. I didn't escape, but I got the important ones out of the way.
Dad, that was a silly ending.
I know,
and
right?
It didn't even make any sense. You're terrible at endings.
Yes.
I thought you liked silly endings. You and Chucky play the ending of Monkey Island 2. Really silly.
That's different. We're kids, and we're just goofing around. You're
Aye,
the one who
that
said
you
you
are.
can't just change things. You said that's not how storytelling works.
Yeah, that is the
I want
case.
to know the secret. You have to tell me what you really found in the chest.
Gems, rubies, and gold. The friends we made along the way.
The secret was really the friends we made along the way.
Which
Stories are
included your
mainly the middle
mother.
part, after all. And that's where most of the good stuff is.
That sounds like one of those stupid grown-up answers.
That'd
Tell
be.
me what the secret is.
Are you filling our son's head with your outlandish stories again?
I was telling him the one about how we found the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that one.
The last time.
Every time you tell that story, the ending gets stranger and stranger. Let's go down to
So
the
what
docks
happened
and watch the
before?
galleon head
It
out.
was
Yay!
or it was an amusement park.
I found the lost map to the treasure of Maya Island. It's going to be a fun adventure.
I imagine
you
it
down
would be. It will be. But for now, let us have a moment of quiet solitude to think back on a life of adventure. And ambiguous heroism. Well, this has more or less been the saga of Monkey Island. From Melee to Monkey and all of the islands in between. From the governmental corruption of Fat Island to the Mardi Gras haven of Booty Island, the rustic wrecks of Scab Island, the odd smells of Plunder Island, to the ruined Hotel of Blood Island, to the wrecks of Flotsam Island, to the ruins of Spinner Cay, to the meeting ground of the great manatee leviathans. And even a few of the islands from Escape from Monkey Island that we never went to because, again, I couldn't really get that game to run properly at a certain point. And frankly, the controls in that one are highly dubious. It was created specifically for PlayStation console, and not, ironically, for computer point and click, which up to that point everyone played point and click adventure games. Even some of the console versions did better after the fact, but Those are probably isolated instances and should not be regarded as a standard. And let me tell you something. When I really got interested in Monkey Island, all we had was YouTube. Clips from YouTube of bits and pieces of the game. And of course, back in those days, the longest video you could make was about 10 minutes long or so. Nowadays, I think you can literally make an hours-long video that lasts for days and days on end. Wait, I thought her name was Corinna, not Carla. And of course, another thing to take note of is that back then we didn't have gaming services like Steam, good old games, whatever EA's calling their service now, and so on and so on. Back in the day, you had to hunt down the CDs for these games, and sometimes they'd be pretty battered up, chipped, cracked, otherwise unable to play. And of course, nowadays you need special hardware just to play CDs and computers. I have no idea if that's strictly the norm or not, but it's still kind of annoying that nowadays you probably have to pay $20 to play I don't know, a DVD, Blu-ray. Basically all of the old garbage we entertained ourselves with when VHSs were being phased out. What on earth the VHS even means, I couldn't say for certain. All I know for certain is well, it's a pain if you say wanted to run an old DVD, like, I don't know. There was this DVD that came with I think came with select copies of Zoo Tycoon 2, and it was some sort of documentary series / trivia game. I know that doesn't sound like much, and it probably wasn't, but I had fond memories of it, and for the longest time I had a installation disc for my USB internet thing, and I didn't know if I should have kept the disc or not for months. I'm rambling, but we'll pipe down and be my Let's Play series. And I be letting these credits roll, 'cause I want to. And it's also an excellent opportunity to ramble my own nostalgic memories. Anyway, I think the first Monkey Island games I ever played was Tales of Monkey Island. Followed by Secrets, and as I said in me Let's Play of LeChuck's Revenge, I tried to play that shortly thereafter, but, well, I got so stuck I thought my game was glitched, and I started all over again for the Let's Play series 10 years after it was released. I be a stooge. I ain't much on games like this, but it was fun. The Archfiends. It was referring to Disney specifically, not Lucasfilm games. Can you believe it? They shut down Disney Interactive just because Disney Infinity figurines weren't selling as well as they would hope. I'm pretty sure that's the reason. I'm willing to admit I'm probably wrong on that point, but still, Disney Interactive made some great games back in the day. I'm referring specifically to the Toy Story Activity Center game, which I played religiously when I got it. And to my chagrin, ye can't even acquire that game on Steam, which would be up. Fact is, you can't buy any of the Activity Center games on any platform that I'm aware of beyond digital piracy. And I know about digital piracy. I've Let's Played almost every game I ever bought from Best Old Games, and thank ye, George, for this wonderful nonsense. Yeah, that is a terrible toy box. It's just a box. It ain't even a proper chest of some sort. It's just a beat-up old box. We'll be friends. Anyway, this be Captain Swinney with Return to Monkey Island. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, click the little bell notification icon, and I'll be seeing you soon. Till then, goodbye and fair winds to ye. And I can finally put the pirate voice to rest. Literally.